Bare-chested Steven Bonzo Daniel peers in shock from his bedroom window as his home is surrounded by organised crime and anti-terror cops in a dawn raid. The 46-year-old head of the Daniel family and nephew of late mob boss Jamie Daniel was startled awake in the police operation this morning. Our exclusive pictures captured the sensational moment he learned of his arrest by cops who encircled his pad in Robroyston in Glasgow. An onlooker said his arrest came like a bolt from the blue, he just didn't see it coming. Bleary-eyed Bonzo was nicked over alleged organised crime, firearms and drug offences as part of the international encircled probe and has now been charged. The 46-year-old was swept up as officers from Police Scotland's Organised Crime and Counter-Terrorism Unit launched their latest Operation Venetic Sting. The long-running investigation was spawned from the takedown of the encrypted mobile phone network carried out by the French and Dutch authorities more than 6 years ago. But on Wednesday, the ongoing work being carried out by Scottish cops poring over evidence gathered from encircled resulted in Daniel's stunning arrest. Unsuspecting Daniel leapt out of bed with his top off when officers encircled his home and rapped at his door before sunrise. Our sensational pictures captured the moment he looked dazed and confused as he leaned through his bedroom window in just his PJ bottoms. The drowsy gangland figure peered into the garden of his plush detached villa seconds after being startled awake by the ominous sound of a 5:45 a.m. door knock. A female uniformed cop and a male colleague stood in front of his lawn, looking up at their man as they revealed they were waiting outside with handcuffs. An onlooker said, one minute he was snoozing in the comfort of his own bed, the next he was standing in the street outside with his eyes wide as dinner plates. He looked completely stunned, and the shock on his face was still there when he was bundled into the back of a police van. A squad of officers were poised nearby, and he came downstairs and into the street without any fuss. The Scottish Sun joined officers on the raid just before sunrise following a 5 a.m. briefing at Baird Street Police Station. A convoy of vehicles made the 10-minute journey to the Robroyston property, identified as the best location to move in on their target. Two uniformed officers made an initial approach to alert Daniel to their presence and inform him of their intentions to take him into custody. He appeared from a first-floor window with his top off and looking shocked and dazed with the clock close to striking 6 a.m. An officer with a German Shepherd dog moved in and began circling the home as Daniel continued to speak with the officers from his first-floor perch. The highly trained pooch let out a volley of menacing barks and growls as it prowled outside with his handler. And minutes later, Daniel tentatively emerged through his front door. He was then seen chatting to cops and a fair-haired female loved one who had also come out of the detached villa in her pink pyjamas. The facial scars Daniel suffered when he was attacked by a machete gang in 2017 were clearly visible as he stood blinking in the early morning light wearing a blue t-shirt. Our exclusive images showed Daniel being placed in handcuffs as 5 cops surrounded him following the carefully executed sting that included the arrest of a second suspect at another home in nearby Garthamlock. Daniel seemed to hesitate briefly at the entrance to a police van parked yards from his double garage before he finally bowed his head and stepped inside the vehicle. The officers then closed the rear doors, the metallic thumps echoing down the affluent street, and prepared to take Daniel to a city police station to begin the next step in the arresting process. We told how the Operation Venetic investigation emerged from the 2020 infiltration of these secretive handsets. A vast haul of messages and images gathered from the tech blitz was later handed to the UK's National Crime Agency and Police Scotland, leading to a wave of arrests. We told in June the total number of Scots hoods jailed as part of the ongoing investigation had reached 76, with their total time in jail amounting to almost 350 years. The Daniel family have been involved in a well-documented and decades-long feud with the Lyons gang, whose head, 45-year-old Stephen Lyons, is locked up in Spain, facing trial over an alleged involvement in serious organised crime and money laundering. The two North Glasgow factions have been in the thick of a gang war that kicked off in March last year, resulting in scores of arrests and convictions under Police Scotland's ongoing Operation Portalage.
The Chief Constable has made it clear that those intent on being involved in serious and organised crime will be brought to justice. This enforcement action underlines that commitment. We will continue to take strong action and to use every tool and tactic available to relentlessly pursue those involved in serious criminality and who seek profit from harm and misery they cause to communities in Scotland. We do need the support of our communities to do this.